Ellen. Again, thank you guys for coming out and hosting this. My question is in regards to the RTS program. I wanted to know if the staff and substitutes as well, regular staff and substitutes, are they equipped with safety measures such as, do they have classroom keys for their doors in case there was a lockdown? Have they ever had a drill there? Have they ever had an evacuation drill? Things of that nature. Are they equipped with safety?
Yeah, so I'm going to let Mr. Wilson speak directly to RTS, but I think it's also important that we speak to all of our schools and our day programs, our regular programs as well. So Mr. Wilson, just hold off on the RTS piece, but keys are always a challenge and always a battle, and we're fortunate to be able to have a certain kind of lock that allows, and you know, that took some education over the last year or so, but what people needed to realize is that their key that opens their classroom can lock any classroom from the inside. That's called a classroom lock. And I'm not so certain that everyone had that understanding, but now everyone does have that understanding. And the other piece that I wanted to mention is substitutes is a battle, right? That is a challenge, and that's something that we have a procedure for. You know, some of these things we don't talk openly about, but I can tell you that substitutes now have a methodology for having a key, and they also have a methodology for gaining some understanding as to what they're to do, especially in certain instances. And of course, every classroom has a manual, a flip chart of some sort. I think you might even be familiar with that, Karen, from your time at the high school. And we've also instituted a system where when you're a substitute, you also have a buddy, and that buddy is, or partner, is to help you. Obviously in a lockdown situation, that's not going to help, right? Which is why one of those essential pieces of procedures they get when they walk in on the day they're substituting speaks to that, but certainly for a fire drill it will. So we've made some changes just in the last year and a half to better train substitutes with regard to reacting. But that is a challenge, right? Because they're not in the building every day and not subject to all the drills all the time. RTS, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, our RTS, and I'll also add our care, because we have a before care and an after care program. They also are now, you know, as of this year, doing those same types of drills. They have the, you know, they give the same type of crisis intervention plan training that our regular staff get. So they are getting that same type of training, and we are initiating those same drills for those students.